No, dude, there were a lot of people from the gym at Joy's fight. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was a really good time. Every Our immediate group had 15 in the same section
Yeah.
seating, but then every time I would move or I would go somewhere, I saw another person that I hadn't seen before. And even there was people, the least people that you would expect to see there, I saw them afterwards, the day after, and they said that they were there. We just didn't see them. They saw us from the general admission down to the crowd.
Yeah.
Someone had a seat up in the VIP box, which is
Yeah, that
cool.
was cool. Yeah, people are becoming way more cognizant as to the connection between like the Muay Thai class
Mm-hmm.
and MMA, the Jiu-Jitsu class and MMA. Even just some of the people that went with us who, they haven't been training that long, but to see them talking about some of the positions and how they understood what was going on, why this person would have done this or was here or was there, it's super cool. It's like it's not going to a jiu-jitsu event. It's not going to an IKF or whatever. Like you're going to a mixed martial arts event. And yeah, we went there for joy, but um, at the end of the day, like people going and enjoying it because they understand it is huge. So yeah, that was cool. So yeah,
We need to be more organized for the next ones, just so we can sit closer, or people know that we're going to go eat after, or we can uh, arrive early and have a
oh,
drink or something, or just kind of,
we should shame a couple of the people that didn't show up to eat. Who can we shame? Rylan. I had
uh,
an empty seat next to me because of Rylan. You remember? You
yeah,
remember that? Me right there with the empty seat next to me.
yeah.
I was the only person with an empty seat next to me because of Rylan Skaggs, Cartronics. Who else? Alex and Eduardo.
Our kids coach helpers.
Our assistant kids
We
coaches.
wanted to take you guys to dinner and treat you to dinner, but you guys disappeared. Um,
Where'd they go? Nobody knows.
uh, Mike,
Mike. Yep. Mike had a
Mike
long
should have
day.
stayed.
It's a long day, dude. Fridays are long for the Muay Thai coach.
It's so fun. Okay, the tickets are $90.
Whose tickets?
The tickets to get there are $90.
Your tickets were $90.
Yeah,
You know how much my tickets were?
I was in the row behind you, so you got ripped off.
I was in the golden circle, bro.
I was within the golden circle. You were in the epicenter. I was right behind you.
Oh.
I saved $80.
Well, looking back on it years from now, I can remind everyone I was in the epicenter.
You were still like 3 rows back, dude.
You
You
were
weren't
in the
even.
golden circle.
You were still like. I like the view from the top,
I
actually.
can smell the blood. When that one girl got you know
Oh
what I'm
my
talking
God,
about?
yes.
It was like the movie Carrie. It's just crazy, dude. Iron in the air. It was wild.
We were behind the pillar, so I couldn't. I saw myself like looking up and back at the big screen more often than not when it was like crucial time, because I knew that was an unobstructed view. So yes, we were super close, but that pillar was killing me.
Yeah. I'm not as much of a narcissist, so I didn't realize how much of myself I could see on the big screen. But
Oh, that's the golden circle. That's what
yeah.
happens.
Okay, let's drill down our list here of updates, and let's start with how Joy did, since we're kind of talking about it anyway. But yeah, I'm sure everyone who's seeing this also saw some of the highlight reels or watched the fight, hopefully. But Joy just had a perfect fight, absolutely smashed that girl. Like, it was unbelievable. I mean, we knew she was going to win just with how hard she's been training, but to see her do it like that, Brian actually, as soon as she put her up on the cage, Brian was like, because the last fight, there was a lot of up on the cage, not a lot of down to the mat, but this time it was straight down to the mat, punishment, rear naked choke, victory, like bam, bam, bam. Super cool. Really cool. So everyone who's been training with Joy at our gym, obviously at her gym, getting to see that payoff was amazing.
Next for her is the next Invicta, right?
Is it?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to ask.
I think she said it at the fight, but I don't remember.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. We'll ask.
Okay.
Let's see. We've got the Halloween. The Halloween. What do we want to call it?
Fail.
The Halloween fail.
Hollow Halloween.
The Hollow Halloween, which has led to our no class on Thanksgiving, no class on Christmas, no class on New Year's Eve,
New Year's Day.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I hate to say it, but we always gave the other gyms around here a hard time. We're like, hey.
Veterans Day. Tuesday.
Nah, let's do class.
That's not.
Meh.
That's a holiday, but it's not like the big five.
And a Tuesday, like, are people gonna go out of town? I don't
Yeah.
know, but yeah, we've trained every day. Every class has always happened, no matter what the holiday is, no matter what's going on, for years. And sometimes that ends up huge. Sometimes we get, upwards of 10, 15 people from other gyms because their gym's closed. Other times, like this last Halloween, man, kids class, we usually have 20 to 30 kids in our Friday kids class. This Halloween kids class, we had 4 for the little kids class, and then we had like 4 for the big kids class. So, I mean, it was still super fun. I dressed up as an old lady, and it was a blast. And we went over some good stuff. We played games. It was fun. We had our Friday night fights, but probably not going to be the same on Thanksgiving or Christmas, if this is any indicator.
What we'll do for Thanksgiving and Christmas, New Year's Eve and day is we'll ask if anyone wants to do an open mat, a key holder. If they want to be there and run class, we'll post a notice on Instagram the day of or the day before, so you know. But as of now, just assume we're off.
Yeah.
Unless otherwise notified.
Perfect. Adult class, even, there were like 3 or 4 people from Muay Thai, which is cool because they got basically free small group training. Mm-hmm. Usually it's 25 to 30 people in that class. And then it was, there were maybe 7 of us for Jiujitsu. Some brave, poor souls coming from other gyms and just getting trashed and smashed like they all do when they come visit. But still good on them for making it over to a different gym, super fun. Yeah, we weren't even there very late. We got out of there at like 8:10. Usually on a Friday, we're on the mats until 9, 8:45 or 9. So anyway, there's 300 or so of you guys that train with us, and the fact that less than 2% of you came on Halloween, that is why we've decided to cancel class on the big holidays this year. And we'll give another opportunity. Maybe if we do open mat on Christmas or open mat on Thanksgiving, like Brian said, with a key holder, and 20 of you guys show up, then we'll leave classes on for the holidays next year. But yeah,
that's another thing to note. Halloween is Monday I left at 9:30 and I wasn't even the last one out. It might have been Wednesday, I don't know. But open mat starts at 8. So if you can't make class, if you can't make Muay Thai at 5:45, you can't make just at 7, we're going to be there bare minimum 8:40. Yeah, like if it's a small class, we're out at 8:40, 8:45, but we're staying later and longer. So 8 o'clock, Monday to Friday is open mat, which means you can come hit the bags, you can come hit the pads, you can spar with someone that you bring in, or you can roll or do whatever you want. So we're staying later. So if you can't make class but want to get around at 8 or whatever, just come in.
Yeah.
It should be good.
Yeah. And I mean, this month, November, who did we decide we're going to open it up to in November? Ground Up, I guess. If you train at Ground Up in the mall, then this month, November, you can come to any of the open mats Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You don't have to have a friend. You don't have to have someone who's on the team. You don't have to give us any money. You don't have to bring water bottles. You can show up at 8 p.m. and participate in whatever kind of training you want in our gym. You don't have to come in and get thrown around by Dima. You don't have to come in and get choked out by me or Jamie or whoever. You can come in and improve your footlock game. You can come in and ask questions about how to translate your gi game to a no gi game. You can bring your gis. Like, whatever you want to do, we're here for it. So this month, yeah, open invitation for Ground Up. And they're in the mall, right? By the food court?
Right, we can grab some pupusas like right after class.
Bring pupusas for extra credit, okay? So yeah, Halloween, open mat. We've got some coach updates. Mike is ultra consistent, and he's sticking to his curriculum through the end of the year of, fresh fundamentals, putting things together in different ways for you guys and making sure that that you build that solid Fairtex style with a little more modern striking when it comes to sparring and whatnot. But I think he is going to be adding situational sparring in a little bit more than in the past. Yeah, he's having a good time. He's healthy right now. He's rolling. Yeah, we got to call him out, man. Actually, I don't want to roll with him right now because I'm the opposite. I'm feeling all beat up. He's feeling good. Mike is injury free. So if you see him rolling less or you see him sparring less, it's because he feels really good right now. This is the first time he's been injury free in like 17 years. So more power to him. Enjoy it a little bit. He's having playful rounds too. Like it's definitely fun to watch at Jiu-Jitsu. We'll see how Muay Thai goes after we tag him in this for this week. See who he decides to put a beating on. But yeah, Mike's doing good. Wyatt consistently teaching the, what do we call that class?
White belt.
Do we call it the white belt class?
Fundamentals.
Fundamentals. Because there's some upper belts that come in for the fundamentals. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Wyatt's fundamentals are.
It's right before open mat, so it's what he taught on Saturday was great. I loved it.
Yeah, it was defending
back escape
into it was good. Yeah. And I guarantee you, I hate to say it, but you know what? I won't say it. All right. But his fundamentals to some are intermediate advanced. That's kind of a lot of our jiu-jitsu feels like that way up here in Yuba City, small town, compared to the other gyms, but it just is what it is. And Wyatt is teaching stuff that for us is very basic, very fundamental. Our white belts know what heel hooks are. They know when their knee is in jeopardy. They know these things, even though other schools tend to only show that once you're a purple belt or whatever, or it's just not allowed. So our fundamentals they're definitely not white belt class, but it is fundamental, especially for our style. So fundamentals, Saturdays at 10 a.m. It's an hour-long class.
He's a damn good coach. He's the fastest that I know in person to purple. And the most studious.
Yeah.
Articulates everything. Everything he does. Me, I just go out there and like whatever I've learned that has ingrained into my body over years of training just comes out. But he's like thinking through every single thing he does when he does it. It's crazy.
Yeah, he did. He got there really fast. It was so fast that for me, like belting a purple belt's a big deal, but I don't really have to check in with Craig for the most part on like, hey, so-and-so, purple belt, I'm going to belt him. Sweet. I'll tag you. Like he'll reach out to him, give him some advice and stuff after, but as to how to pursue the next steps. But with Wyatt, I was like, dude, it hasn't been very long. Craig and I had a long conversation, and then thankfully Bram came up here, and it was like kind of like if Bram rolled with Wyatt and checked him out, how his stuff, and was like, nope. I was gonna feel pretty dumb because I was like on it, like, hey, he's a purple belt. I've actually watched him tap. Dude, I watched Wyatt tap at multiple black belts as a blue belt, which is cool. But if you ask any of the like traditional gyms, especially gyms around here,
you're not allowed to do that, right?
No, well, not that you're not allowed to, but either you're not given the opportunity to because a low belt
you can't roll with them.
Won't roll with a higher belt.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, dude. I don't know what the other lower belts are like, but I do know that Wyatt has the capability of catching anybody.
Well, the guy that comes into our submission series is a blue belt at GB. He's pretty good.
He's good. He's very good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
That was one-way traffic. Yeah. But that's different styles too. He trains mostly in the gi.
Yeah.
So
exactly. Yeah.
He's going to have I think he and Wyatt are going to have a match in the gi. So I'm hoping that it's a lot more,
Yeah.
Wyatt's decent in the gi, but he doesn't train it hardly at all. Maybe, I don't know if he's averaging like once a week or something. Oh,
he said he trains over there twice a month, but that he might just be trying to conceal his powers.
I'm gonna have to feel him out.
He might be trying to just hide his power level. He's there every Tuesday and Thursday or something.
When I gave you your purple belt, I knew I was gonna have to get around with you to like, I try to smash everybody when they get their belt, but I waited like a week because you were always talking about how you're like better in the gi. And I know that I haven't worn my gi around you for a long time, so I gave you that whooping in the gi.
Yeah, it was so far removed from my belting that I didn't think I shouldn't be on edge. You know what I mean? And then it was just like, oh wow, okay, maybe I'm not good in the gi.
You know, you can stay sharp in the gi, putting it on every week or so, or getting judo rounds or whatever. Wyatt also got in nursing school, so
Yeah,
he's doing awesome. Ethan is teaching Tuesdays and Thursdays at
Ethan
7 o'clock.
Well, yeah. So Ethan's other update is he's managing multiple dozens of millions of dollars in construction projects. So he's like in the weeds with work, just managing. Like if he doesn't show up or flub something, it's like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Just
Yeah, and he's got, what is it, 6 kids now? 7 kids or something? He's got just having kids and crushing it in life, you know? Still doing amazing things in the gym. Like, that's awesome. Yeah.
he's doing Tuesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Thursday at 7.
Okay.
All right. Ethan's crushing it. Ethan did not text me back for the coach's update, so this is what you get. Costa sent me a text. Wrestling season has started, and that's his focus. With that being said, just like last year, he's going to be in twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. So if you're trying to avoid Costa, come Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you're trying to test yourself and you've been coming in and working your takedown defense and sweeps and whatnot, Costa's a great body to test that game against. Really measure yourself and see if you're getting better or if he's just literally mother's milking you to death.
This doesn't really qualify as a coaching update, but Aaron also has a wrestling season, and he's coming in many days a week in the middle of class or at the end of class too. So he's coming from far away. So
I think I know who Costa's gonna mother's milk next. Yeah, Aaron's been making in there a lot, kind of late.
They're trying to get after. He's coming from wrestling. That's the thing. So that's good.
Yeah, we're gonna post a round after this with it's Aaron and Wyatt, and I'll give a little bit of context. I'll put some context in the post, but it was like a tiebreaker at the end of 20 minutes or so of rolling, and Wyatt's face takes so much abuse. It's hilarious. Every time I looked over, it's either a forearm against Wyatt's face or like chest to the face or a hand to the face. Just Wyatt's face. Just getting smashed all over the place. But I won't spoil how that end of that round goes. So anyway, let's see. We've got the morning crew. Let me see if Luis sent me an update. That's every morning at
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 a.m.
Just kidding. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Bags are up. There's usually 2, 3, 4 guys in there. They'll either spar. He'll hold pads. We got bags up, and they primarily get rounds.
Yep.
I think they're working through Jiujitsu University book because it's a club, so they're just like picking up whatever they can. He's floated to me that he might be able to some days do 7 to 8 instead of 6 to 7.
Okay. Which
for me would work better. I could be there at 7.
If you guys aren't part of the WhatsApp, we have a group chat for the morning club, the morning crew, and there's quite a few people in the group chat, but it is really just a handful that come in consistently. Martine, George, Luis,
Brian's in there.
Alex, Brian, and they get after it. Right now, Luis says that they've been doing Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai, and they've been getting in some MMA rounds. So, and Ethan teaches the intro to MMA class and the fundamental Muay Thai on Saturdays also. That's at noon and 1, right? So, yeah, I mean, the morning crew is still going strong. So show up for that when you get the chance, or at least get in the group chat. Who else do we have to update?
Brenda.
Garris has 4 of his kids who are now training with us full time, which is fantastic. It's been a long journey getting them all there, but they're all having a blast and making massive improvements. They all weightlift together in the morning. They come in and do jiu-jitsu at night. Garris is back in school for his master's. He's a grandpa now. Pretty sweet. Dude, he's a grandpa that'll like beat you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you think of grandpa, you don't think of like grandpa though. There's so many people that
He'll bring you fried rice and then beat you up if you say it's bad.
Yeah, there's so many people that I can text now and be like, "You got tapped by a grandpa today." I'm not even tell them who. They'll never guess. So right on. Garris is crushing it. Um, who does that leave us with?
Brenda.
Brenda. Yeah, Brenda sent me a text. Brenda, a wife and mom of two little gymnasts and jiu-jitsu enthusiasts. Then both of those kids are crushing it, by the way. She's just coming up on a year of Muay Thai. She's been teaching the female kickboxing class. That's Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 9 a.m. You know more than I do. How's that class going so far?
I am so thoroughly impressed at that class. If the girls show up, they sign up. They love the class. She's doing such a good job. We launched it 2 weeks ago. Saturday we had 13 women at the class. It's pretty good.
That is good. You know, we have these ladies, you know, around the area who send us texts or they see the ads and they reply and they opt in to get a free trial to come do the class. And I mean,
I'll show you my log. I'll put the log on here. I've got 48 interested females in the class. There's about 15 refuse to answer a call, text, or voicemail. Half show, half rebook, or half had a family emergency or whatever. And all the ones that show up sign. It's so crazy.
It's interesting because you know, I dealt with this at NS Fitness. I dealt with it at In Shape and in like the big box gym industry. You have people see an ad, they know they need it, they know they want it, they click it, and then they don't have the follow through. But I've never seen a lack of follow through like this, where it doesn't freak Brian out, and he does the marketing and he responds to all these inquiries, but it freaks me out when I see that 50 people they want to try it, they want to do it, and I know they're going to love it. Almost everyone's going to love this class. Brenda's amazing, and it's a fantastic workout. But then at the end of the day, only about a quarter of them actually make it in to try it, and 100% of them love it and want to keep doing it. Man, whatever is going on with the other 3/4 of these opt-ins, like,
yeah,
I hope they make it in.
So a quarter of them get on the phone with me, and they're like, "Oh, it's a guy on the phone? This is weird. I thought it's a female fitness class." And then half see that, "Hey, it's Brian. Hey, it's Jake."
To be honest, you sound like a girl on the phone.
And then they freak out. Yeah, well, I am getting girls to call them now, and it's still, they're just not responding. So either way, that class is growing. It's gonna be a massive class at the start of the year. We're going to be offering a 3 months paid in full for men to buy their mom, their sister, their significant other, wife, daughter, whatever, for 3 months training. So we'll do that around Black Friday and for Christmas and into New Year's.
Nice.
So
I like it. Jamie is competing, I think, the PGF qualifier.
Nice.
I think, or I just said that and he's not.
Can he do it again?
Qualifier.
So he's just going to go rec shop and
qualify.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, if he does it, then that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. I don't know who'd stop him. But yeah, he's just the
PGF's so cool.
The Norcal brown belt, just continuing to absolutely annihilate any and every black belt within 100 square miles. So awesome. Who did we miss? Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Josh is texting me right now, but
you got Bubbles.
It's Bubbles, dude. It's Bubbles. So we'll update just based on how he's been doing when he's in there. Josh's neck is better. Jacked up his neck, still came in, was still training. He covered class on Friday, showed an awesome takedown, had a good audience for it. Josh is just consistently training hard every night he's there. I use him, he's my dummy when I'm there because he's got ridiculous flexibility. And he responds properly. Him and Brian, both. Brian Riemann, they both respond properly on pretty much everything I show. And when they don't, they know they're going to pay for it. So it's kind of fun. Some of the other people don't I won't get into the weeds on that, but everybody reacts differently to different positions. So Josh can take an insane amount of pressure and not crack. But anyway, he's the last one on the mats like every time he's there. Literally, Josh will go sit in the middle of the mats and raise his hand, and he goes, need a partner, need a partner, need a partner. And people just act like they can't see him because they don't want to get smashed. It's hilarious, dude. Yeah, except Creech. Creech will go over there and roll with anyone. And Creech is competing on the 15th. This will be his third.
In a week.
Yeah, this will be his third
super fight
as a brown belt. And right now he's undefeated.
Is it his second or third?
Third. He had 2 matches at the first.
Oh, he did fight to win, right?
Yep. And then he had his no time limit submission match at our in-house that he won as well. But formally, he's had the 2. So
where's Dixon? Is that Davis?
Just by Davis, 5 minutes out. Yeah, that'll be fun. We'll go to that. That'll be good. So yeah, and then he'll be undefeated 3-0 as a fresh brown belt. Super good. Do we have any other coaching updates?
If we forgot you, sorry.
Real sorry. Well, it means they forgot us too, though. They didn't text.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Let's see. Kids class. We have the best kids class that I've ever seen. And we definitely have the best kids class in town. And we now have heard that from all the other kids who have come over to our spot because, I don't know, parents are tired of their kids not improving but getting stripes for nothing or belts for having come to 3 classes a week for 2 months or whatever. Like, we're hearing a lot of weird.
Or they can't justify
reviews.
Paying for like a chaotic daycare.
Yeah. 2 coaches, 40 kids, classes only twice a week. It's a half hour. Get out of here. Like, that's insane. Dude, that's not to single anybody out, but sorry if that's your schedule. So yeah, our kids class right now is broken into 2 age groups, 4 to 8 and 9 to 13.
We're steering 5 to 8 mostly now.
Are we?
Because the class is so full. Yeah, the class is so full we can't take any kids that aren't like we'll slow it down. So I'm kind of pushing away the 4-year-olds, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. We're at the point we can't, like, we got to have.
I like 4-year-olds. They're hilarious. They don't quite know what's going on yet.
So bring back Tots class.
Maybe. What's funny is nobody had a Tots class, and then we started a Tots class because we had some kids who needed.
We had overflow.
They needed the individual help, so we started the Tots class. Immediately, the gym that is 1/4 mile away from us. We're not going to name any names, but there's a gym 1/4 mile away from us, next to the sex store, the Backroom. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's next to the it's next to the Backroom boutique. Started a Tots class, like 3 days after we started a Tots class, at the same times for the same ages, which I love. I love that. Fast following is what's up. We do something, everyone already knows it's going to work because what we've been doing is working, and it sets a trend, and then it gets followed.
Who's going to be the first to launch the next female fitness?
Oh, right behind us?
Yeah, where's that coming?
I don't want to say the wrong thing here, but I already saw an ad. Yeah, I just don't know if it was one of the gyms or the other one of the gyms. And it might have been just for female-only jiu-jitsu, which that's not what we're doing.
I would hold my breath on that.
You want to do a female-only jiu-jitsu class?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
we have 15 girls in a class.
Okay, but hear me out.
And then we'll have 40 girls in a class.
Yeah. Craig got me off of the women's jiu-jitsu thing, and I don't even know if he knows that he did this, and it's because I was telling him, hey, we have this female-only class. I'm coaching it. It's an awesome class. We've got 15 girls or so in there, and it's like, why is there a women's only class? And it's because that I don't remember who it was, but one of the gals was like, hey, I just want an environment that's just for women, safe for women and focused on women, etc. That's any one of our classes. We're focused on people. We're focused on jiu-jitsu that works for women, men. Like, it all works for everybody. Mm-hmm. And every class we have is completely safe for any woman. Ask any woman that's come in or trains with us, or come in and see for yourself. So for that reason, we turn that back into a regular class day. So to go back to that would be kind of...
No, but see, I agree with that. Like, clearly,
as an extra day, I like it. But taking over a day from the schedule, I'll never do it again.
Oh yeah, Monday to Friday, no. But the thing is women see what jiu-jitsu is, and you're in someone's half guard or you're knee slicing, right? It's very intimate. So they don't, as a spectator, as a potential person thinking about doing it, you say, I don't want to do it with a guy. It doesn't make sense. I have a husband who wouldn't allow this, whatever. So you go to a female fitness class, you do a 30-minute jiu-jitsu class run by one of our female students for 30 minutes. Starts with self-defense, starts with takedowns, then just basic controls. That turns into, oh, hey, this is actually fun. This is not as terrifying as it looks.
Yep.
Then they're at that class. Then they go to our normal class where we already have a dozen women at each class anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, and man, like, and unless they're competing, the guys at our classes are so respectful, especially like of the ladies that are in there. It's when you come to a jiu-jitsu class with us, all of a sudden, you know, if you're there past the first day or people know that you sign up, that's the key. When you leave and people are like, oh, did she join the team? And we say yes, you just got 250 big brothers. That's what happened. Who are going to protect you, take care of you. Nothing is, it's freaking awesome, man. But yeah, the fast following, I'm positive that one of the schools just started female-only class.
You have to screenshot this. I
just
this.
Don't care anymore, dude. I just don't care. Like, it is what it is. We've asked every possible female in Yuba City, Marysville, whatever, to fight Emity on one of our cards. None of them will do it. There's black belts that won't roll with our blue belt because they don't want to lose. That's crazy to me. Like, the winning losing part doesn't matter. It's the not giving opportunity to someone that just, it really pisses me off. Because we've had the same thing with Wyatt. There's black belts that won't compete with Wyatt. And some of them have been tapped before by Wyatt at their own class. And so of course they're not going to come compete with Wyatt. I get that. But we try to punch up with the Sublux series. So it's hard to punch up when nobody who's a higher belt level or whatever will risk defeat and come and roll. But yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Let's move on. Is that it? All right. What do you think about Proposition 50? I'm just kidding, Brian. Don't open your mouth, bro.
Just come. You'll learn. For the most part, everybody will help you out. You know, maybe you have to approach some people because, you know, they're so in their zone, they're focused on their craft. But if you go up, anybody will be willing to help you. It's really cool.
What do you like about training here?
I honestly like the community. Everyone here is really friendly. There's a lot of skilled members here that just teach you a lot. So I think it's a good environment to train in, kind of get the basics down, and then you can progress with everybody else as well.
What do you like training here?
I love training here because this is world-class training in your backyard. Nobody in Yuba City trains like this. This is on-the-feet jiu-jitsu. This is wrestle-jitsu, whatever you want to call it. This is the place to dominate and control your opponent.
If you have a friend who's on the fence, what do you tell him?
Get off that fence. Come hang out with us.